Okay, we're looking good. We're supposedly looking good. Let me just refresh the page. Maybe that's what it needs. That's exactly what it needed. All right, just gonna run a funny little 3-minute ad break on the Twitch side. Get those pre-rolls assassinated. Cheeto, knock it off, buddy. You were being unnecessarily chaotic. Cheeto. Actually, you know what? I can't open the door. It's okay. Um, Let me put a little funny few notifications out there. The fuck was that little guy? Hey, doing my messages like that works just as fine. I see someone already saw it. Ba, 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 ba. That's if anyone's chatting, I'll be there and I'll see it in a second. I'm just wrapping up pinging the homie servers. Hmm. No, I don't want to invite that person in. Um, Too chancy. Okay, time to just hit the Okay. Excuse me. I would imagine that. Oh, yeah, the ads are almost done. Sick. I will just wait. Actually, I'll just move to the next quest point, and by the time I get there, it's probably going to be about ready. Excuse me. I didn't realize I was starting here. Okay. I think that'll be the closest one. Cryle. It's the little bean. We like Cryle. Let's just give her a little hello head pat. Please be voice acted. Please, for the love of God, be voice acted. Ah, it's not. Better if you have a moment. We have some things we'd like to share. So let's wait for Lamati. She should arrive shortly. Oh, I'm glad to see her too. Cheeto, motherfucker. What are you doing? I don't even need to look at you to know that you're climbing up on shit. Speak to the devil. Let's catch each other up, shall we? Alright, I'll go first if nobody minds. I've been back in Tulihola and spoke with Kona. I told him all about the records left behind Gululja's mother, as well as Fiend's reappearance. We decided that I should remain in the dome until things settle down more. But while I'm Gululja's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling with Alexandrian politics. That's all from me. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Sphene. She has been making regular appearances before the people. Anytime she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we've confirmed that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Sphene's death altered. Someone must have tampered with the devices to remove any and all memories of the event. Though we haven't yet identified the perpetrator given recent events, Sphene is a chief suspect. Many believe that the Queen of Reason is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. This is gaslighting at its finest. We'll carry on with our investigation. I'll head to Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. There's one other matter. The highlight of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. Oh? By all means, where's this person now? In the break room. She is unwell, and Yashola and Alice have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. The break room is at the end of the hallway through that door. We can go whenever you're ready. I'm ready right now. Let's just fucking do it. Let's go. Let's move. I want to get to the juicy part of the story. This one might be voice acted. Watch it be like another Sphene. That'd be like the dumbest plot twist. What the fuck?
What is she doing here? We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
She is not who you think she is. Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul.
I need to fucking clip that shit later.
We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis. Ishtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with a porksy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
You got them dogs out.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Sphere was created. The original Queen Sphere of Alexandria.
What? But how can that be possible? The real Sphere died of illness 4 centuries ago.
I died. Whatever do you mean? I am not dead.
You sure
I'm
don't
not.
sound convincing.
What is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia? And who are you people? Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself. Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphere of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal. Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
In that dark room, there was an electric casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis. Until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down, that was where you were kept in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom, for 4 centuries.
What? Do you speak true? I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
I don't know, man. To sleep that long sounds kind of nice.
Our records say that Queen Sphere succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
Well, that was an event. I do not believe that you were lying, so please tell me everything that has happened. Everything. Very well. But let us do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. Now, while I should like more of us to assist, it isn't practical to gather everyone, so I will summon Grahatia and Kryl for now. Yashtola's like, get the fuck out of my room. You are way too blunt for this. Yeah, I'm like just there sitting in the back, just completely uninvolved.
I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Much better now, thanks to Y'shtola and Alisei's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale. I know not how to repay them, not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right?
Wait, am I actually allowed to call Y'shtola mommy? Oh, you know we're doing it.
She's known those two for a long time. You can trust in her judgment. Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
Nothing like making the largest political figure in the country
I see.
patient zero for treatment.
Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long. So very long.
You need to let her
I
have a
steal
crash
with
out.
myself, having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
Sphene? Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
Great idea! There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes. That said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene.
Fight.
Still want to take a look, even so?
Fight. Fight. Fight.
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
Yeah, we go get her.
Truly, I would be honored.
Then allow us to show you the sights.
I mean, real talk, I never get tired of walking around Solution 9.
Thank you, Wuklamat.
There's just something about walking around a city and being like, this city looks like it, as an entity, has air conditioning. Thank you as well for your kindness. The Endless Fiend. You knew her, did you not? It may take time for both of us to come to terms with the situation, myself especially. But I recognize that I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew is gone. Before heading out, I should put on more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items Shale has prepared for me, I believe. If we'd wait outside, I should only need a moment. Alright, take your time. Can I move? I guess we're just going. Huh? Yay, I have to wait. This one's not voice acted.
Apologies for
never
keeping you
mind.
waiting. I've never worn such clothing before.
Oh, that really suits you.
For one so well-traveled to say that, I feel confident it's perfect for exploring the city.
A moment before you head out. Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
I
Code
suppose it
word.
could get pretty confusing.
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
What about the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Despite being the spitting image of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant, after imitation stones.
He's a
I see.
phony.
Well, they're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction. But what do you think, Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Rest assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret. For the people of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Sphene.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
Are you gonna keep your face secret?
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale. Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
That you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
I keep forgetting that my new recording setup doesn't keep the game audio going in the background. Okay. Honestly, I'm not gonna spend the money on that. I'm too cheap. Now, Lydia wants to talk with Lamati, so while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here. Is there any place that interests you? There are so very many, I can't decide where to begin. Why don't we let Kinzo choose? There are lots of different shops at the Nexus Arcade, selling everything you need. It's always full of people out doing their shopping. The Endless Fiend gave Kinzo Lamati a tour of the place. I remember watching him from a distance. The castle town I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Whenever I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady is doing now with Wuklamot. The lady talking to Lamati just came back from Tuliolol. It was her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. But the train made it safe and easy for her to make the journey, and it's all thanks to everyone's hard work. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria and neighboring Lindblom, but operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. To see that our railroad now connects us to our new neighbors is gratifying. Especially considering that our history began with war, with Alexandria the aggressor, and continuing to strive for peace, Tuliolol's leaders have shown great magnanimity. And I can't help but be moved. If you attune to lane node 9, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You can also use it to teleport to other locations on Solution 9. It makes it easy to get around. That's similar to travel that utilizes ether currents, yes? We had the same in my time, but when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. And after the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. It's heartening to see them available again for the use of one and all. In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There's also a soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm unsure how I feel about regulators and the treatment of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who have lost loved ones and a desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I would never wish to forget my parents, Otis, Selenia. I want to remember them all. I am reluctant to impose my personal beliefs upon others, though. Sorry about that. I got a little carried away with the conversation. It's alright. Kinzo and I told her about the places that we can see from here. Really? That's great. Right then, why don't we stroll to the residential sector and then stop at Mosaic? We can take a break there. We've been walking for a while, so let's switch our feet, eh? Drinks are on me. Swing, Kinzo, the two of you go ahead and order first. More voice acting, please. Please, more voice acting. I don't want to talk.
So many different drinks. I can't decide. Ooh. I'll have this, please. A Dali coffee.
Of course. I should warn you, though. Dali beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
The bitterness is the best part. Have you decided as well?
Coffee sounds good, genuinely.
2 Dali coffees then. The beans make for dark roasts that are quite aromatic. I find the sharp flavor invigorating, though a dash of milk can be a wonderful complement.
I'll have your drinks ready in a moment.
They're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people. But they're not my people anymore, are they? Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all. The weight of the long years is finally beginning to sink in.
Your Majesty, is that you?
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sphene, though I'm often told we look alike.
There you are! How many times have I told you not to go off alone? I'm sorry he bothered you, Mom. Come now, we're going home.
Bye! Not Queen Sphene!
I do not know that boy, nor does he know me. No one does. Another harsh reminder that I have no place here. Yet, no matter how much things have changed, I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain.
They did tell her about the part how Solution 9 is all that's left, didn't they?
Even so, I cannot help but feel lonely.
I do want to see how many quests there are. Oh, there's only 8 quests. Wow, they're really... Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. Still, I feel better for having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm not being much of a guide. I don't usually get approached this often. It's quite alright. The people have been through so much, it's only natural for them to seek comfort and assurance from someone they trust. Besides, I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and have a lovely chat. I appreciate your understanding. Right then, where to next? We could take a look inside the Nexus arcade, but it can probably wait for when we actually need something. In that case, let's head back to the recreation zone. There's plenty to see on TrueView. Okay, that's like way the hell over there. Okay, TrueView is actually its own teleport point. Cool. He looks pale. I need to find a place for him to rest. Thank you. I was on my way to attend some business when the memory of being killed here came flooding back. The danger is past, I know, but the terror lingers. For all the comfort I've offered others in my work, I can't seem to comfort myself. Try as I might, I can't shake this fear. My courage has completely deserted me. God damn it. Okay, there we go. Thank you. I feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed. But where are my manners? My name is Malachite, and I am an usher. An usher? They're the ones who came to those without long to live, right? But given everything that's happened, I expect your duties have changed. That's correct. We no longer attend to the dying. It is only after they have passed away in their family's care that we convey their remains to a government storage facility. A storage facility? What for? Henceforth, we must inter the deceased, but as the specifics are undecided, the bodies must be kept in cold storage for the time being. I didn't know. I'd heard there were graveyards over by the submerged city, but like funerals, burial customs must be long forgotten. Do you have usher duties? If so, we could help. I'm not actually here in an official capacity, so I am loath to trouble you further, but since you asked, I shall explain why I've come. I've taken to delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families. Even though their memories have been entrusted to Cloud, I still remember where they once lived. The rule was to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden, but it saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand that not everyone shares my sentiments, and I leave it to the families to decide what to do with these items. Some accept my deliveries, others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say, but I feel the family should be given the choice. Oh, they didn't have it before then. It's important to think about what people leave to us. I want to help. Do you want to help too? Nah. Yeah, deliveries are a specialty. This game's like 70% fucking fetch quests. I'm truly grateful. Now there are 4 items to be delivered here in the recreation zone. I'll leave them in your care. In the meantime, I'll head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. After you finish, please meet me back here. I would like to know the family's reactions. Bah. Bah, bah, bah. You know, there have been people in Tuliyola who had similar episodes due to the trauma of the siege. Would you mind if I went with Malachite? Just to keep an eye on him? Only if he can handle those deliveries without me, of course. It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy for the company. Oh wait, is my stream name messed up? I just noticed. Why did it put my Expedition 33 title back on here? That's stupid. See, this is why I want to abandon restream. There. At least that looks right. So there are 4 items in total to deliver. Right, 3 for people on Trueview and 1 for someone over by the Neon Stein. Let's visit them in that order. Might I trouble you to do the talking? I fear my voice may betray my identity. Lead the way, we'll be right behind you. Ah. We got one of these, huh? The way the buildings are all in a row reminds me of the old castle town. Lively as it is here, I can see why Oblivion can blend in. People People around Trueview seem scary at first, but most of them are really kind. When I see someone pass out on the street now, I worry if they'll be alright. Is there something you need? Ah, so Malachi sent you. He was very considerate. When he offered to bring me to Keepsake, he stressed that I didn't have to accept it if I felt uncomfortable. I see why someone would say no, but I couldn't do that. Not when it's something that belonged to my parents, who I understand now I will never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. That's always been the case, but now I find myself wondering about this and that, like how much longer can I afford to muck around with my brothers? But I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thanks for bringing me to Keepsake, and give my regards to Malachite. What is it? If you're trying to sell me something, I'm not interested. Oh, you brought the keepsake. Thank you. I've been looking forward to this, hoping that it might help me remember. But no such luck, it seems. The owner is dead, and I'll never become one of these endless Queen's Fiend tells us about. It's a sad thought. Even so, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. If you're made by putting your memories into a new body made of ether, doesn't that mean you yourself still have to die first? The thought of not having to worry about souls was appealing, so I was happy to receive a Neo-Regulator, but I've only had doubts since then. If Queen's Fiend herself recommends it, I want to believe that all will be well, but still. Sorry, I need to clear my head. Oh, hello. Do I know you? Ah, so this is a keepsake. Truth be told, I've been wavering as to whether or not I should accept it. I mean, it belonged to someone that died. It's got me thinking about what we did to Tuliolo. I didn't even know we'd killed so many other people, not until the funeral. What if they decide to retaliate? Muklamat would never do that. She and everyone in Tuliolo know that my father was to blame for the attack, not the Alexandrian people. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you speak ill of your father. It's just, I can't stop worrying about death, and hearing that they're running out of Neo-Regulators makes it worse. I don't know what to do anymore. That's everyone on Trueview. Let's go to the Neon Stein. So you can purchase beverages from these machines. That's wonderful. I've always believed that technology should be developed for the benefit of the people. Reynolds' favorite energy tonic is a special formula, not like the ones they sell here. I wanted to try one, but Shale wouldn't let me. Yeah, because it probably like make you cracked out. Are you talking to me? Oh, right, this. I can't say it stirs any memories, but it does feel familiar somehow. You know, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? Ah, of course. You're the unenhanced challenger. No, champion. I can't stress how incredible it is, what you've achieved without using feral souls. It's a genuine honor to meet you, though not for the first time, I realize. It was at the infusion station in the government sector, and it wasn't my finest moment, as you might recall. The arcane fighter. You're the one who yelled at Sphene to her face. Like, for shame. I apologized, didn't I? I was so desperate and I wasn't thinking straight. Anyway, seeing as we're meeting properly now, the name's Lathander. I used to fight in the Arcadian, but not anymore. I took Queen Spheen's words to heart and found a new job, one where I could put my knowledge of physical conditioning to use. As you know, lots of people were badly hurt when the mechanical soldiers malfunctioned, and I've been assisting with their rehabilitation. It's not something I ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Not many people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Thanks. It's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has to learn how to walk all over again. Becoming endless would solve his problems, but he's determined to overcome them the hard way with the body he's got. Seeing that gave me a newfound appreciation for my own body. It's a gift from my parents. A sturdy thing that survived the arena, and I need to take better care of it. I'm the only blue-skilled Hubigo besides my father. Lamati once told me that. I don't know how my father felt about it, and there are times when it hurts to think about the things we share. Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as an endless, I would never throw away this body. Most people would find it hard to do so, I imagine. Just the thought makes me feel uncomfortable about the whole becoming endless affair. But I need to get back to work. It was nice talking to you, and thanks for the delivery. Oh, I have to pick one? I guess I'll pick the skill speed one. Not that I use any of those colors anyways. I believe that takes care of the deliveries. Thank you for taking charge. From what I've seen and heard, 'tis plain the people held their queen in high regard, and the simulant has exploited their love and admiration to win over so very many. Come, let us report to Malachite. He should be back at the north of the recreation zone. Thank you for your assistance. With this, every delivery I had planned for today is accounted for. The reactions I received were mixed. While some were glad, others decided they did not want the items after all. How was your experience? Everyone accepted their items, but they all felt differently about them. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's owner, and another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. I see. It's difficult indeed to predict how people may behave when confronted with reminders of loss. Of late, I've come to believe that we are each of us the sum of the moments we've shared with our loved ones. And when they passed away and we lost our memories of these people, we lost a part of ourselves. It's a thought that saddens me to no end. If our memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud, I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. Well, my friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. Malachite speaks true. Our memories are what define us. They form the path we walk to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, was much alike to me in the beginning. But I cannot become like her no more than she could become like me. For once our paths diverged, so too did our lives and experiences. It's true. Even if we start from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. The endless fiend was one possibility, the version of myself who made choices I want to believe I never would. I'm beginning to come to terms with the fact that I did, though. Is that? A simulant? She was looking straight at us. If I didn't know better, I'd say she wanted us to follow her. I have a bad feeling about this, but we might not have another chance to figure out what she's up to. We're going after her, right? Yeah, let's see. Jewel Shattered. This is... Yeah, I'm already on the 4th out of 8 quests. Seemingly headed into the street over there. The neon sign is that way. Let's hurry.
Not here. Let's press on, if only a little further.
Oh, man.
Hey, are you alright?
Who's that fucking nerd?
So she didn't die. Vexing, but expected.
That was about the strongest bolt we can produce within Everkeep. What now?
We obtain more precise measurements. Narrow the range of variables to avoid unnecessary trial and error. That is the most expeditious course of action.
I know that voice. You there! Yes, you! We have important business with you. We left something in your keeping, the key to interdimensional fusion. You will kindly return it to us, yes?
Ask me that after he tried to kill me.
Now that you mention it, the other way around may have been more appropriate. If I had the key, I wouldn't need to be cruel and turn away so many people. Far more than 5,000 could become endless and know eternal happiness.
What? You mean to steal ether from other worlds again?
All is for the sake of his experiments. Twas for that reason, you know, that the previous me created the Endless.
I feel like we're just
I
fighting
pity her.
evil
She was forced to
Vadal
attempt
and
the
Neuro.
impossible, to turn every soul who dies into an Endless, even though there's no end to them. Admittedly, that was part of the plan. Her desperation would drive her to claim the key and use it, and sure enough, she did just that. I know you had a soft spot for her, Lamachi. So for what it's worth, I'm truly sorry.
Punch her in the face. Punch her in that oh-so
Alas,
punchable face.
We are naught more than pawns, pieces in his grand design.
Don't you dare make light of her love for her people. Don't you dare!
Strike me down if you wish. I shall be made anew.
Yeah, but it'll be therapeutic.
And I doubt many would look kindly upon the vow of resolve of Tuliolol if she attacked a neighboring queen, and not for the first time. Would you be willing to accept the repercussions?
Let me do it then.
Damn you!
What do you stand to gain by making everyone endless?
You're speaking to me.
Was he trying to bring back the original country?
Our goal is to usher in the next phase of mankind's evolution. Since time immemorial, life has used death to facilitate adaptation in an ever-changing environment. The old and infirm are weeded out, allowing the species to thrive. Generational succession. This has been our survival strategy. Yet, this strategy has long since reached its practical limit. It is outdated. It relies on progeny, which gives rise to unchecked population growth. Resources become scarce, invariably leading to conflict. All the while, death is ever present and robs our species of untold potential. Where man now stands in his evolution, bodies of flesh no longer make sense. What we must strive for next is carefully managed, eternal preservation.
Calyx! You're Calyx, aren't you?
You know him?
The young genius who had mastered electrope technology. He founded the scientific collective known as Preservation and devoted himself to developing a cure for the paralysis which plagued our people. Calyx! You always had your gaze set upon the future, and I know you do now. But I beg you, do not deceive the people of Alexandria. Do not manipulate them with this imitation forged from my memories. Well, how rude. Yet, whatever you may say, I'm the one whom the people regard as queen. You may have worn the crown for a few years, but now you are no one. Just a frail, fleshy version of me that could die at any moment. The kingdom has no use for such as you.
Our demand is simple. Surrender the key. Refusal will necessitate consequences.
Well, that was something. Are you alright? Forgive me, I was once able to use healing spells, but my long slumber appears to have sapped my magical reserves. It's frustrating to be so powerless, but perhaps I must accept my newfound limitations. Alexandria has no need for Queen Sphene. It's the Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart, that they love. And although it is a hard truth to accept, it is nevertheless the truth. I must find a new way to serve. We're not alone, and together we can get through anything. Well said. And it just so happens there's something that only you can do right at this moment. Let's start with Calyx. What can you tell us about him? He was a prodigy who specialized in the field of electrope and made his mark during the storm surge. Yet even as he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had from birth, which left him with precious little time to live. For him to still be here 4 centuries on, I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an endless. Yeah, but would he need that equipment hooked up to him if he was? I see. While we're somewhat familiar with preservation, I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. You know about preservation? Yeah, we kind of broke it. We do. They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core system as well as the Endless Sphene. Did they? All while I was slumbering. The members of Oblivion have spent a lot of time investigating preservation. We should head to the back room and tell them what's happened. Oh geez, and we're right there. I need to check the thing real quick. Okay, nothing new.
We've heard what happened. So, preservation has revealed itself at last.
And using the key, they mean to turn even more people into Endless. It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections. But unlike the previous Sphene, they have no intention of saving everyone. Calyx, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation, without being swayed by emotion.
Carefully managed, eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution, 'tis plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Say, if this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Sphene's death?
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives. Though Calyx has outright stated his ultimate goal, how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear. That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear, to entice them to become endless. Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do. Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting. When I analyzed the sign that Calyx appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Yeah, I think he
Foundation
did something
sector.
about that, though.
That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Everkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
The old castle is inside this tower.
It's an ideal place for preservation to conceal the terminal, I must say. Having existed since the storm surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calyx, be so careless as to leave a trail?
Nah, he was managing that while he was talking to
I
you.
expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend?
Yes. A little revenge is in order. I love it.
That it is. While I'm glad you're safe, we cannot allow his offense to go unanswered.
I mean, of course, Grahati
If
is going
you're
to have our
set on
back.
this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
Please, let me come with you.
Well, duh.
I may not possess any special skills, but I
Yeah,
know the
exactly.
castle better than any. So please.
You're a no-brainer.
All right. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
Thank you for allowing me to accompany you. It may take time for me to find my place in this new Alexandria, but I will. Slowly but surely. Right, I believe I plotted a viable route to the Foundation sector. As we don't have much information on the area, I'll come along and gather geographic data on site. You can leave the navigating to me. I'll stay behind this time, but let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oblivion is fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, Little Jaw. And no matter what the future holds, your knowledge of Electrope is bound to serve you well. Such dependable support here, we may embark on our mission. Oh, let's head to the lift in the government sector. Oh man, that's like a long walk, if I'm remembering it correctly. Oh, it's not that long. There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector, so we'll have to transfer to another on the way. If we take the wrong lift, we'll end up in the wrong sector, so be sure to follow her instructions. According to Jaw's records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sections below Origenics. The castle is at the heart of the intersection. So upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we need to make our way inwards. Kinzo, take this communicator with you. It's been modified to track your coordinates, so I'll be guiding you as I collect data. Sounds like we're all set. Let's get going. Let's go. All right. Oh man. Wait time says less than 5 minutes. Time to take bets. Damn. That was fast. Haha, sleepy healer. Ooh.
There are beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made
Oh, why do they look like that?
Hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening.
I'm detecting something big. You'll have to deal with it to continue on.
This was one of the last ones to appear. Okay. Where is that Spidey bastard? Oh, I'm definitely healing up.
Access hatch and head inside.
I do not need that casting one. That was a fun fight, though. Why did it target that one?
Everkeep's construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level. Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle. It meant a lot to them.
Oh, and there it is.
Upsetting to think that Preservation's terminal is in this place.
Hold on. Someone's jumped the location. Stay alert.
So, you have come. Let us measure your strength.
Oh. That's how it works. Damn it.
That was hardly a challenge, I see. You will show me more. I bid you press on.
Hell yeah.
are untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
Oh, this is a fun dungeon. Oh my god, there's a heart shape on that door. Kingdom Hearts mention. No. I can make fun of it. I'm part of the fan base.
We still lack sufficient data. Very well. Let us see how you perform against this.
With a rock. I'm not too worried about a rock.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling walls. How will you handle this? Let us introduce more weaponry.
The fuck?
Let us see what this yields.
Come on, healer. Don't you have like a quick cast up or something?
Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
Wow. Rude.
Still alive. How unfortunate. For you to die here, it would save me trouble later. I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
That was fun.
That will do. We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
You have enough to know that you ain't shit. Well, I guess if you're gonna twist my arm. Sick. No commendation. Sad.
Calyx was measuring our strength. Is that why he contrived to lead us here?
It looks like we've
Maybe.
cleared away the machines and beasts. But who knows what else he might have in store.
Maybe he needs us to clear a path.
From here on out, Sven and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal, but stay alert for more threats.
Yeah.
Before my illness left me bedridden, I used to walk through here on my way to watch Otis and Zelenia train. You knew Otis, if I'm not mistaken. Zelenia was his second in command in the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Oh, how I loved to see the two of them spar. I once dreamed of fighting by their side, so I studied the magical arts under my tutor. But when I was 15, the storm surge broke out, and both my father and mother passed away. As the new queen, I was forbidden from taking to the battlefield, for our nation would fracture had I died without a successor. Though in the end I could barely move, I regret that I didn't go out there and fight. At least while I still could. My endless self lamented not being able to protect the realm with benevolence. 'Tis a feeling to which I can relate.
Sven.
Ah, forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to darken the mood. Come, let us press on.
Come. All this time, I never noticed until now that the hair on my model moves.
This is one big castle, though. How far does this hallway go? Do you know, Sven? What?
I'm waiting for her to just jump out and be like, haha, surprise, bitch.
What? What happened?
You got denied.
Oh, it seems our guest brought company. So this was your doing? It was. We installed a teleporter that is triggered by the presence of the key, you see? Ah, I'm afraid etheric transmissions cannot penetrate the walls of the throne room. It will take your friends a good while to find you.
We could just start breaking stuff.
I confess the Valiapira did not suffice to assess your capabilities. So I shall try something else.
Are we just jumping straight into a trial? Oh, hell yeah.
You are free to use anything at your disposal. The better you fight, the more accurate my data.
Oh, you got nothing to worry
Attaining
about
a
there.
precise measure of your strength, that is the most expeditious way to reclaim the key to which you so stubbornly cling.
Ah, noble Zilenia, dashing as ever. These villains mean to do us harm. Strike them down, I bid you. What? This machine is Zilenia.
You know, she looks awful familiar.
Indeed it is. We couldn't preserve her memories while she lived, so she has been reconstructed from our recollections of her. The endless me being created in answer to the earnest desires of Alexandrians. That I can accept. But to twist the memories of those I held dear and treat them as playthings. This disgrace I cannot abide! Loath though I am to comply with their demands, this monstrosity must be destroyed. Not least of all for Zilenia's honor. If she was indeed created from my memories, even if I cannot fight, I may be able to offer you counsel.
Not a bad idea.
So please, lend me your strength and end this farce.
How are we going to summon other warriors of light if etheric transmissions can't get through? I'm pretty sure this shouldn't work right now.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, they got this song. Oh my god. Damn, I got no one online that I can ask. This is shit. All right. Let's go. Well, We got a bit of a longer wait. But I'm going to sit here. I just want to enjoy the music because this is one of my favorite themes from 9. I'm pretty sure it's like everyone's favorite theme from 9. Oh, you know what? While I'm waiting on shit, I can go ahead and use those. Oh, excuse me. That did not feel good. My body is not ready for this. I hope I get in soon, because I would like to keep my food buff up. I'm definitely not gonna repop food just for a trial. That sword looks so fucking badass. I love it. They made her just like, as far as, you know, massive robots goes, they made her look so much like, oh crap, what's her name? It's that night chick that Steiner's got a thing for. I know her name wasn't Zelenia in 9 though, but they definitely used the likeness. And it's really cool. I'm gonna check my Discord while this is happening. I'm beating my head against a wall here. I think I'm definitely gonna switch to like whenever the next expansion comes out. I'm definitely gonna be doing like a DPS / tank combo. I'm still gonna main Viper unless something just even significantly cooler comes out. I'm absolutely maining Viper for a while, but I do want to have something to not have these fucking ass queue times anymore. And I mean, I know that I don't want a main healer. I mean, I'm sure to be fun. Honestly, healer does sound really fun to play, but I want to, you know, swish death. That is what's fun to me the most in these games. At least as a tank, I can pretend I'm still doing that. Okay, we're coming up close on this supposed 11-minute wait time. Got about 3 minutes left. This always makes such good content, doesn't it? Well, let's see. Looking at the structure of this arena, one, two, three. Everything is divided into 6. We got the 3 projectors. We got 3 sets of dots on the ground. Otherwise, everything is a fucking circle. There's really not a lot of in the way of markers. I wonder how the fight's gonna pan out. Like what kind of attacks are gonna be. I'm gonna check my messages. I got nothing. Actually, I need to check. Oh, oh wait, there we go. Mutual servers. Have they mentioned? I don't see anyone saying anything. Yep. All right. I may do a second stream today too. If I got energy after all my plans today are done, I may do a late night. Because why not? It'll be fun. Might not be a very long one, but I can just stream myself just fucking around in Oblivion. I wouldn't want to do anything super story heavy. Watch the queue pop immediately as my food buff runs out. Like, we got a minute. Oh, how is my gear? Oh, my gear looks fine. If anything, can this pop now? Because I really have to pee. And I know the moment I get up is when it's going to go off. And then I'll miss the timer and have to start over from the beginning. Okay, we got 2 tanks, 1 healer. The moment the other healer finds its way in, it's going to insta-pop because there's always DPS in queue. No. That's so rude. Did that really just happen? Did it just reset my weight? Oh, come on. It's a Saturday. There should be people online. Aw. I got a funny emote. Watch what it does. Can I backflip? Is there a backflip emote? It is so lame that there's not a backflip emote. Maybe I can get a good picture. Can I kill the entire HUD? Scroll lock. That's what I'm looking for. That's a good picture. I like that. I'm actually gonna post that with a spoiler in the static. All right, cool. I got it. I could honestly make that a computer background. That probably look pretty sick. And we pop already. Like, why did I get the yeet from that first party that was built out? Like, we almost had everyone. I guess there could have also been people queuing up for multiple things, and then they got yoinked. Because honestly, if I was tome farming, yeah, I would queue up all the dungeons that give a significant amount of tomes and then just go with whatever pops first. I mean, shit, that may just be expert roulettes, honestly. Oh, wait, no, but this wouldn't be an expert roulette because it's just a trial, not a dungeon. Experts are only dungeons. Average wait time is based exclusively on my experience here. The other DPS also got yoinked away. Like, what the hell is up with this? Can't they, like, make some, I don't know, priority for first-timers? It's not like anyone willingly goes in and selects these for the most part. Like, just prioritize first-timers getting in. And then use qualified roulette people to fill the gaps. I feel like that'd make it go faster. Unless that's what they already do, in which case this game is kind of fucked. The running stands with those swords is so funny. They just took the ninja running stance, but long. Like, actually, a Naruto run would have looked better. But they probably didn't do it because they didn't want people to be like, oh, look, they're going to make Naruto running jokes. But it would actually look better. Hi, Cheeto. "20 minutes now. Holy fuck. This is current content. It's not even that old. Is there anyone in the free company on, or am I just solo here? Yup. Oh man, Sci-Fi was on 3 hours ago. Oh my god. Oh, that looks so much better. Alright, got a couple of randoms in both on support roles. Okay, we got both supports filled. Come on. Let's go. I'm doing that from now on more often.
I am Zelenia Triantaphili, Royal Knight of Alexandria, and sworn blade of Her Majesty the Queen.
They gave her voice for,
Upon my blade I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
I know this technique. You must keep moving.
Have at you!
Alright, this
Blade
is...
work should be recreated so faithfully.
I will suffer none to threaten Alexandria! Heavens roar!
Oh, damn it. I had a brain fart.
Have care. Zelenia was capable of much, much more.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight! For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike! No more games!
Quickly! Away from the sigils! The sigils channel magic. Be on your guard.
You've no time even to fear my wrath!
You must brace for blade and magic both.
Have at you!
I am having such a terrible time here.
Taste my steel!
It's not the healer's fault. Like, it's just shit time. Oh. That's a wipe. Maybe I will pop.
No escape! Surge! Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
I know this technique. You must keep moving.
Have at you!
Her blade work should be recreated so faithfully.
I will suffer none to threaten Alexandria! Heaven's roar! Fall!
Have care. Zelenia was capable of much, much more.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight! For the honor and glory
Okay.
of Alexandria, I
Made it through
strike!
phase 1.
No more games!
Quickly! Away from the sigils! The sigils channel magic! Be on your guard!
You've no time even to fear my wrath!
You must brace for blade and magic both.
Have at you! Taste my steel!
Okay, this is going so much better now.
Have at you!
Oh, come on.
Fall!
I know this is merely a reconstruction, and yet...
I have pledged my life to the kingdom. Have at you! My resolve shall never waver. I am sworn to protect my queen. I will die before I yield.
That's kind of the point.
That's right. Zelenia was always there to protect me.
I was hoping I'd get to use that.
Taste my steel! Rage and royal!
Oh, we're so close.
Have at you!
There we go.
A disgraceful display. Forgive me, my queen. I have failed you.
Did you get what you needed?
I did. Though these figures will complicate matters.
Is that so? Well, if we are done here, then I shall end the transmission. Hold it! If you have no scruples about thus defiling the memories of Zelenia, then there is no way we will ever see eye to eye. You are not fit to be entrusted with the cherished memories of Alexandrians.
I, for one, have no wish to employ the fruits of my research in this manner. It is a waste of time and effort. But since I relinquished my flesh long ago, I must resort to every conceivable method, so long as the hero insists on keeping the key. Why do you so oppose our objective? With the key, we would be able to harvest ether from other reflections and bring forth more endless. We could give this chance to evolve not only to the people of the Ninth, but to those of the Source as well. I see no reason why you should reject such a boon.
seemed like such a dumb
How
question.
miserly you are. But unless you're willing to compromise, you won't be able to save anyone or anything. Well, I'd say our conversation has run its course. Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. And thus does my role come to an end. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Calyx.
As a token of gratitude for consenting to my tests, I leave you with a gift. Be sure to take it with you.
Well, there's definitely more to him. Selenia was kind, but she could be stern. A pillar of strength when I ascended the throne in troubled times. Not only did she protect me, she also buoyed my spirit whenever it threatened to buckle under the pressures of my station. By preserving her memory and honor, you've done more for me than you can know. Thank you.
Selenia, it pains me to think that you're gone too.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last.
You had us quite worried when you suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened?
Then preservation's objective is indeed what Calyx claimed. But for them to know about the source and the shards, and to refer to theirs as the ninth, that raises some questions.
Indeed. But for now, I'm just glad the two of you are safe. Oh, right. While we were scouring the castle for you, we came upon a room that looked like a library.
By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us?
So books still remain. Of course.
Yeah, for you
are welcome
nerds.
to any that may be of use.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first? I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
Is a crown.
This tiara. It was hers. The Endless Fiend's. What's it doing here?
It's a type of regulator, I believe. It contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calyx likely used it to create the simulant. Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more simulants.
But you really think he doesn't have a backup? You really think
Strange
that?
that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her role, like she said.
Yeah.
Or Calyx made a copy of the memories. In any case, not much information of import appears to remain on this terminal. But I'll make it so we can access it remotely from the back room.
This contains the memories of another me. The tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria. Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
It would be for the best, I think. Does that work for you, Shale?
No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library, and then back outside.
Farewell, Selenia.
Okay. The simulant gave the impression that she wouldn't be back, but I suppose only time will tell. And at present, we have no further leads on Calyx. For now, perhaps we could take a moment to contact our friends. It would be good to catch each other up on recent developments, and I am certain everyone would appreciate hearing from you. Bro, I'm so laggy. Let's go down the list, I guess. If it isn't Kinzo, is something the matter? So preservation is behind the recent intrigue. It doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to hear you were none for the worse for your trials, though. As for myself, I've just concluded a meeting with Gossan. I told him about the cure for Levin sickness, and we formed a tentative plan to treat all those who were stricken. I'm now otherwise unoccupied, so I should take a look around the government sector to see if aught is amiss. And if this Calyx is obsessed with the key, then I ought to begin studying it in earnest as well. Ah, excellent timing, my friend. I had in mind to call you myself to see how you were faring. Calyx. While something was obviously afoot, I couldn't have imagined that such an individual would be involved. As well, you were able to prevent the simulant from sowing further uncertainty. That said, her absence may have consequences. People of Alexandria still have great trust in Sphene, just plain in the way they speak of her even now, and in how the simulant was able to win them over. When they notice she has ceased to appear again, rumor and worry will spread. We must be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. But forgive me, it's been battle after battle for you, hasn't it? We can handle ourselves for now, so pray rest up while you can and recover your strength. Yes, hello? Kinzo, free to call out of the blue. Is something wrong? What? You went all the way to the bottom of Everkeep and you didn't think to ask me to come? But I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. I'm pleased to say that we've received permission to begin administering the cure for Levin sickness to citizens. I'm actually due to visit a boy named Milos shortly to see how he is responding to his treatment. You met him before with Lamity, I believe. The two of you should attend as well if you have time. The boy, saving the best for last. Kinzo, this is a surprise. Has Oklahoma gotten into trouble again? Yes. I see. Knowing you, I expect you're already looking forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo. God damn. I'm in the outskirts at the moment. I've been helping the people with their work and talking to those I meet to gauge their sentiment. It's been uneventful for the most part, but there was one notable development. Following recent events, some here stopped wearing regulators. This has led to a disparity in what people remember about the Queen's death and the occasional episode of confusion. I'll be sure to let you know if there are any other changes. What did the others have to say, if I may ask? They finished treating Milos? Then we have to go and visit him. Would you mind if I accompanied you? I understand he's afflicted with the self-same condition as I was, and I cannot help but worry for him. Of course, we don't mind at all. In the meantime, I shall take myself around Solution 9 and see how things are. I share Alpino's concern about the Queen's absence, and even setting that aside, the situation is not like to resolve itself while becoming endless remains an option. I've been meaning to visit some shops, so I shall join Cryle. While everyone's out and about, I'll try to pick up Calix's trail. I'll see if I can dig out some information about the key for Y'shtola as well. I'll help you. It seems we all have things to do. Still, there's no telling what else Calix might have planned, so please be careful, everyone. Right, let's go to Milos' apartment. It's in residential radius 914, if I remember correctly. Check these messages that I got real fast. Okay. Residential radius is gonna be way over there. So I definitely need the Ethernet. Hello, you came before with Queen's Fiend. I'm glad you came again. I believe he'll be fine now, but just for good measure, I'll administer a healing spell.
I once hoped that Milos at least might be made an endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore.
You feel different now?
Thanks to Alizé, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life. And I want to be there with him every step of the way. To grow old with him as his mother and not something else.
That should do it. You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you, Alizé.
You're welcome, Milos. Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects.
Lightning. Does that include regulators?
It does. I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you.
No. For Milos' sake, I will do it. And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
You two would be more than welcome in Ciaradh.
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
I'm happy. I can talk again. Before, I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me. But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy, that I like it when she strokes my hair.
Your mother is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Queen Sphene always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
Thank you for explaining everything.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Please come back soon. You too, miss.
It's good to see Milos doing so well.
The Endless Me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
She wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real, and it reached Milos.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. To make my way beside the people of Alexandria. In the name of his evolution, Calyx has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path. No, I shall forge ahead on a path of my own, one that honors the memory of my other self.
Just don't honor her too much now. I think. Yep. This is the last one. Milos is a kind and brave boy. It did me well to see him. One day I hope that I can speak with him about my other self. Come, let us return to the back room. And on the way, let us pick out treats for our friends. A little gift to show our appreciation for their hard work.
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded.
Oh, they're about to be fights.
We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration. The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
What is this?
Evolution? What evolution?
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Don't look at me like that. Queen's Fiend said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an Endless.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts. Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss, to grieve and move forward together. But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them, to go back to a time when death didn't exist.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an Endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria? The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
So I guess we're not picking up treats.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a situation on our hands! A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview. Wayakwe is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
Almost like maybe someone else's memories are being utilized.
Not good. I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system. Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts. A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident, for no apparent reason. Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine, so everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that? Oh gods. More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
Ill tidings, I take it.
In the outskirts too?
You'll go and help Erenville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geode join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
Let's go.
I'm actually going somewhere outside the town? What? Okay, where's... Okay, there we are. Things have settled down here, but I still see no sign of Erenville. Let's split up and look for him. Ulja, Sveen, please search in the settlement area. Meanwhile, the rest of us who could defend ourselves will head further out. They said it like Sveen knows what he looks like. She literally has not met him yet. Happy bar time. Let's go. We love capybara. Oh. Well, found him. That was a close call. My thanks. As I was leading the soldiers away, I caught sight of this poor fellow being pursued. I went to help, but was rather out of my depth. Lucky you found us when you did. Erenville, I'm so glad you're safe. We were quite worried when we couldn't find you. We encountered soldiers on the way here. Most paid us no mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. The ones here also attacked without any warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, it could have ended badly. Hopefully the others are able to escape. We should return to the outskirts and take stock.
Right. We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain. I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier. Yet when I arrived, I found no body, only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered. Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
Well, if the regulator got
Someone took
destroyed.
it. Surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
Because why not?
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
All the Neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings? Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything all right? I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return. A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people. Kryl and I are helping to render aid, but with the Sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
It's those silly little Teslas.
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for Neo-regulators. It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
Sphene, wait! I'm coming with you!
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be all right. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere. From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Damn, just volunteer me for the job,
Let's return
okay.
to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
Oh, he's not volunteering me for the job. That or he didn't, I just ditched him. I'm guessing the next interaction point's going to finish out the quest. Oh, man.
Sven's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
I'm just waiting for the big reveal. The one... The Galulja's dad's gonna be back. Hell yeah, get him.
Bloody things have gone mad.
Why is this happening?
Get fucked.
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution. This is just like before, when Ciaradh unleashed the soldiers on us.
Yeah, that's his name, Ciaradh. Ciaradh's gonna be
I
back.
don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Homie, you're not even wearing your thing. Denied.
No, you don't! Are you all...
No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this! If we had been endless, then you'd still be here. You'd still be with me. But now...
Yeah. I like the way that she reloaded the blades before sheathing them.
So many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Take your throne back. Take it back. You can do it. This is getting juicy. Oh, hey, she was all right. Well, either she was all right or she was reused assets. One or the other. I'm going to say reused assets because there's no way she would have made it back before we would have. I think the 12 you were all unharmed. A small solace amidst this tragedy, however. The machine rampage seems to have been only temporary. Soldiers and vehicles alike ceased to operate all at once, as if they had fulfilled their purpose. It's the same outside Everkeep, though members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. The first attacks came shortly after the announcement that Neo regulators had run out. It can't have been a coincidence. I struggled to imagine that anyone but Calyx could gain control of the soldiers. This must have served his ends in some way. Gulja, are you still without your authority? It's fine now. I'm in control again. We might take the opportunity to shut down the machines. There's no guarantee this won't happen again. Lamati just talked with Everkeep's administrators about that. They said it wasn't so simple. The mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards. They also perform various vital tasks like providing medical treatment and managing food production. If we shut them down, we'd struggle to render aid to the citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal. I made it so they can't use weapons anymore, though. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. That seems the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Gulja. You can always restore those commands. You gotta make them dispose of their weapons. It's powerlessness. I can abide it no longer. Oh, is it happening? Is it happening? No matter how much hardship and loss we could endure if there was but happiness at the end. Yet all I see now is suffering and misery. And I cannot bear it. I want to protect the people for their happiness. I would do anything and everything. So please, please lend me your aid. Oh, Sphene, you found the words I wished you'd said back then. Our strength is yours, Sphene. Together we'll get through this. Let us split up and get to work. Might I trouble you to report to Shale, my friend? Okay, this is gonna be it, because we're returning to the base. And then I can end stream, and then I can get something to eat. It's been a trying day, but it seems the worst is behind us. What's the situation out there now? You moved quickly to restore things to normal. Thank you. Yet, while disarming the soldiers is indeed prudent, it is a far from comprehensive measure when vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage and sow chaos. For the time being, I'll set our people to keeping a close watch on machines. I also have in mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to our aid. I must regain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from Y'shtola and Alice. Among the books we recovered from the castle was a grimoire I once used. I hope to learn to wield it again at everyone's side. As for the key, I think it best that it remains in your care, though it means you will bear the greatest risk. In order to ease your burden, I shall endeavor to become a capable warrior and make Otis and Zelenia proud. That's what we want. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed. Such fragile flesh is worthless to us. How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer.
Wait, does he have a machine that provides him ether so that way he's not affected by the shutdown of those things? And that's why that's in his neck like that?
The time is come to pose a new question.
For prey from death, but at what cost? For endless life, a legion lost. Okay. Hell yeah, we caught up. Alright, I'm not gonna do any kind of outro or raid.